back to Walden's World. Today we are going to build some pit bikes that just came in from China or somewhere. So first thing we do, start popping all our deals off. Alright, GoPro, stop recording. Alright, so the scissors are really sharp. I just cut a chunk out of my finger. We'll go get some black tape and paper. I'll be right back. We'll finish it up. All right, we're good to go. I only got a knife. Cut away from yourself. Well, this guy was hauling garlic, and this whole deal smells like garlic. It's pretty wretched. All right, so yours will probably be on the ground already. We're gonna see if we can get this off without dropping it. The boss told me you just have to let these drop and let them fall off. This is all about physics and geometry. All right, they're all down. Oh yeah, there we go. That's nice. All right, so let's see how they got them all packed in here. This would be a green and black one. Cage and stuff looks pretty good. I don't see where there might have been any kind of damage, at least from the factory as of yet. 10mm bolts, get those off. We're gonna use a drill. So we just got to put the back tire on, basically, the number plate, the handlebars are somewhere. Maybe the front brake ain't on either. All right, so let's open up the other ones. This one's red and black. This is actually the same bike I got at my house. Red and black. I bet it's gonna be green. Wait, it's got a blue sticker. Maybe it's gonna be blue. Let's get our drill and stuff ready. Actually, I got it right here. See if it's plugged in. Nope. GoPro, stop recording. All right, let's get busy. You just barely hold the nut on the other side and these pop right off. That should let the top piece off. On that last deal we had our tool kit and shifter was zip tied to the actual frame piece. So make sure you get that. Before I take that off, I'm going to get the rest of this metal off so we don't scratch our bike. So the axle's bound here. We're we're gonna pop this back wire off the back wheel. By the way, wire cutters will really be good for this, and a real knife. Don't use scissors, by the way. All right, so that one was a 14 millimeter, and this one's gonna be a 19. Get these off. I think we can just hold one side and do the other. Okay, so we're out. Now we want to try and jack it up a little bit. That should be plenty far. You're gonna have a nut and bolt, or nut and washer for each bolt. These are 13 millimeter nuts. Not sure what size Allen wrench they are. These are gonna be fun. Hopefully they don't just fall apart when I do this. Now we'll get them a washer and a nut. I'm gonna use this Allen wrench to get it started. We'll get them all started first. And when I tighten these up, I like to tighten the back ones first. And that way I can go back and cinch the front ones up and they'll be out of the way. We'll grab this and we'll just get it a little snug. Alright, bars are on, look pretty straight. Alright, it's kind of hard to see, but the shock's right there. And I've already got it jacked up further than the mount. So we should be able to just pick this up a little bit. We'll get it in there. Get the nut on there. We'll tighten that down. I think that's a 14 millimeter. Alright. Get the shock mount tight. Alright. Let's get this front wheel on. And we got one long spacer, a short spacer. Long spacer should go on the brake side. This should just slide into here. Got two little rubber grommets. And take our brake piece out. Alright. Got the brake in there. Now on these you can get your bolt started, your axle, and just run it to the end of your deal. And then this one don't have any sleeves. Some of them will have sleeves that'll hold your spacer in there. Why would it? It's Chinese. Try and get that between your disc. Sometimes you can get in there just by spinning it a little bit. It'll help open them up, especially when you're doing it by yourself. Alright. Find something wedged in there. May have to get a screwdriver. Alright, so we got the brake in. Now I got that piece. You can literally just take your adapter, put it there. You can bend this fork like that, and it'll swing right in. Pop her on through. And we'll tighten it up. Alright, that brake will loosen up. There we go. Brake grab, that's good. Okay, let's go for the front fender. Up underneath here is your mounting hardware for your fender. 3 8mm bolts. And they do have a little spacer that keeps your plastics from snapping, so make sure that you put them on there too. Alright, so there's your mounting hardware, and literally just put it back on the same way you got it. 19 different holes. Pick one that fits, apparently. Alright, that's on. Be careful of that. The clip probably tear your finger up. You wouldn't want to get your finger tore up today. You know what I mean? So, this got two rubber grommets. Fit over that, and then that'll screw right back into that little cheesy deal. Get our brake deal up here. Recording. Alright. That is not the greatest fitment in the world, but that's how it's supposed to be. So that's how it is. Alright, so let's get the shifter on next. Personally, when I put my shifter on, I like to be above my toe, just where I can reach it a little bit and grab it. These shafts will have a slot in them where the bolt will slide in and kind of lock itself in. Make sure you get these snug or you'll strip these out. when you go to shift. Not too snug because it's easy to snap these bolts. Alright, so I don't know how much you can see, but we're going to attempt to get this kickstand on without any more further injuries. I actually don't know how this goes on. Is that actually for something? Does that hold the spring on? There's no telling at this day and age. We'll start with the bolt. I don't know if that's the easiest thing to get on or not. I guess that holds the springs on. Now what's going to be the easiest way to do this? This is where I hope the spring don't let go and, well, you know. There's probably an easier way to do this. Hope they don't tear up my threads. Should just be real easy, I imagine. I'm sure they got instructions somewhere. Tells you how to do it without breaking your eye out. I think we're just going to go back the old-fashioned way. That was a lot better. Alright, we're going to work on getting our clutch installed. First thing I did is I went ahead and pulled the wire out of the top. There's a little groove right here in your adjuster. So I popped that loose. That'll allow us to get it on the bottom a lot easier. You can actually do it without doing that. And I've taken the crescent wrench many a times. You can put it on the shaft and use the crescent wrench to activate the clutch, and then you can put your cable on. But we're going to do all that up there, and I'll show you a little trick on that. I still may need to use my wrench though, feels like. Alright, so on these a lot of times you can take and just catch it on something. Actually, that one was long enough. We didn't need to. It's a little suspicious. Let's pull this adjuster out. I don't know if that's engaging. So I got another adjuster. Adjust it out a little more. Okay. We'll see if that's working here in a minute. We're going to need to zip tie that up. Alright, I think we are done with this bike. Let's get some of this. That's why I was worried about this number plate with them stupid rubber grommets down there. Alright, there she is. Ready for sale. Hey guys, thanks for watching Walden World. 4 HDX1 or HX125LX is what they are now. Pretty cool little bike. Got like an eagle or something right there. But anyway, I just want to say thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and we'll do something tomorrow or maybe in 15 minutes. You never know. Y'all have a beautiful day. Peace out. Watch out for the scissors, man. They'll get you. GoPro, stop recording.